the woman say or much or say se kasi nipa enyo ba ne be ma
wa betu ahwe wo so ye be ma
emu no nipa no ate ho a betu maka say menyo ba
menye be ma me ni mienu
aha menye mu bia
okay
so ko abruche se anu a so wo fele from o se Ghana wo fele from bia ya tro so male and female no wa take mu ba ko isi abruche de no o ma ye male em no boss no ho ene a female boss o ne de x asem finfin idi s no ye wo a ugiri se onye oba wo so a ugiri se onye dey onye be ma ene ye wo fluidity obu on so o se ena no pe me sorry ye no me hu se na me ye oba idi dura nwumre a ope kwa se wa nwumre dia me hu se me ye be ma na abroche wonim na sa nipa no ukosia na ka se sister brother oroba court osi wan na catch us your ba and our friend sister
ewiase kura e ko hefani
so eti di omode abasa ye nkyere ye nkoda ne se ye ntete nkola ne se enye ma ene mema nko na owiase ye onipa bi owiase a omode omu hu omu so omu your ba omu hu omu so omu ye bema eno no wa twere wa ha no say it can include being male, female, a blend or both. The concept goes beyond binary motion of gender, male and female. Recognize the diversity of gender experiences and expression. It's me kasa me nyo ba who she ana untumi nka che sister. When you ever met your manu. Let us say the Tanzania no mo ye no ho no a obi kotimi ye no operation. No ye be ma dia da no ba. Na se ni nyina ya afede ye kita so okura anya me bo wo no ya ma organ se kire so yo ba so ho wo nufuo wo akosuo kuma ompa
utimi asesa no
wetimi sesa ko gender
efa be ma die ntua
efa be ma die ntua ho ma wo de enko kire ye kola na de we no mo we ye tu no se na doctor e ka no ya wan de ba no kra de se o ma kire no kra de o ma kire wi ansa na ye behu se ye tu de na aba no se we ne omti we ya wa ne de no mu a eno so so wom or say gender refers to a binary category of male or female determined at birth and the behavioral, cultural and psychological traits typically associated with each.
Revised one no. We are revised one. Revised one.
Sexuality. A broad range of concepts related to sexual feelings, thoughts, attractions, and behaviors towards other people. It includes sexual orientation,
towards other
sexual
people.
Behavior. It said the mimi who so.
Me say, hey, naka meme nam he.
Siake, I bet maka jo came your ba.
It's okay editing no. Omo fi say o share the bad man sexuality and sexual orientation in no. I give you a map. It Clement Apart is a person without integrity.
Wow.
Such a person, how can we pay him with the taxpayers' money? If John Mahama were any integrity left, that's what saying Clement Apart.
Dr. Akwaba.
Yeah,
you come brother. Say the doctor hiti hano.
But
anyway,
LGBT in some day. In fact, we also Ghana. Oye mamo for.
So.
Oh, omo ye nipa. Ini say so omo so kra. Say Arab countries we say do the two say. Masa,
you trying to take.
Obetima ko Saudi Arabia ko ade. Saudi Arabia na no pay. Ebi ese buku a matro say yenkola mesua de no. What is ade we amu a?
Omo wo hu nyina.
Obi aka hu bom bia be execute immediately. Iran buku a wo say yenko twere nkola ade no. Wo de akwesem say nipa no betima ka say me yo ba kra me da ne be ma me be ma.
Eye naka issue na abetodwa say enei womo Smuggled LGBTQ+ akwa akoshim na enei say ndi kari todwa no say nagrat mpanyifo eba abonten be ka say womo ehuye prompte mpanyifo enom ye hwe kopin say agentre he nti ade no boapaye anase enifaso ye behwe enei reverend tim fodwom chese naka penipa wada ano Professor Obobisa Bequin one resign one resign because one year juma ye and the penina babonting abe pacho. We are going to delve deeper into the issue. Near her say yashada and as a saying and a tear. So yashada what ends near pese ya achieve and yashada osho penia wadano say professor. Na say obeshada me pia me yakwa kura hon my behwe influence ni free because anano na me research na be todwa say enei adeɛ baako Ghana for akoye nchinu ahyewa ewiase nyina nte ase ne sɛ yenye LGBTQ+ ye law no emfa ntumu ewiase nyina ehwɛ yen nti akoye kwesi adanta twene wubu animu a o papa wubu nchemu a o maami wu ti ye behwɛ no from that angle ne ya hwɛ sɛ no korɛ sɛ was a professor obu abisa queen also resign and I say any say or resign mienko hwɛ reverend in team fodjo in sama or the tuja efa naka penipa or dano right John inko sama oka efa no.
So it's found that they are doing this revision piecemeal. So as we speak, they are printing new copies of the online version they put out yesterday, which only corrects gender identity definition, but all the other concepts that are interlaced with LGBT have not changed. As they print it, we will, all these things have not been corrected. So we will be up in arms again, and then they will recall it. How many times do they have to recall? That is why we are saying that let them recall, let them take their time, let us sit with them and do a comprehensive review. Because check their own statement and the link, and you will see that all the definitions and concepts are still the same. And the only change is the gender identity. So the general of NACA and the board chair have no business being there because they are the gatekeepers. And they are the ones that Ghanaians are trusting that if for nothing at all, they are the only agency in Ghana, institution in Ghana mandated with the technical responsibility to ensure that every content that is coming out, even the creation of the curriculum and any content and material emanating out of the curriculum, be it teacher manual, teacher guide, textbook, supplementary material, before it is printed, the final version has to come to NACA. They have to approve it. If there are any changes, they have to make it before they send it for printing, before they stamp it here in NACA. So if they have gone ahead to stamp it NACA, sent it to printing, and they have printed, and they come back to tell us, yes, it was LGBT elements, and yet we didn't see it. We had to print it and send it to the schools. The teachers had to teach it after 1 week and 2 weeks before the alarm came, and in team for
Reverend John in team Fojo Oko Asen South on Emre Chabejani Emma the New Patriotic Party and already issues and so ho ya yade ho ensem be ede abro me ba be bo kwache fosu ensem oka ede fa hono de but my yenko na
you heard the word
kata no okay malam project no mai na ye kata no no nsɛm a ɔmo atro ɛwɔ year 2 of a year physical education and health SHS week 1 ɛno ɛyɛ Dr. Mark Madam sir why you ready ama yɛnhwɛ no anɔpa mu so project nti yɛnhwɛ projection no asen when said ɔmo atro ɛwɔ a year week 1 year 2 of the physical education nti eno ena ewo ho no we the womo atro enso ede afa LGBTQ+ no na ede ne kopie mu ho no kra ye Ghana
be a hu highlight no
ewurade nyankopon
sexual orientation so baby catch attention no
sexuality and sexual orientation.
Nyabotre. Omo atro focal area explanation of sexual and reproductive health. Sexual and reproductive health and no matro hanum. Common terms item 4. Eho ena ewo. Na omo atro train sexual orientation. Describe a person pattern of emotional, romantic, and sexual attraction to others. 4 a gender identification or a gender identity. It refers to a person typically felt woman was mame. Native for any other phone and shebi. Mr. Man was my Mr. Man was my Mr. If I'm a chopper. Right. Or say it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender, which may or may not correspond with the sex assigned at birth. It can include being male, female, or a blend of both. This concept goes beyond the binary notion of gender, male and female, and recognizes the diversity of gender experiences and expressions. Inti eno ena eda TV no so. We eye ensama Reverend John Intimfodjo erezi ya. Enano enra kwacho fosu ebe kansem enso edifa so we nyade enwanwa bia nyade ehu bia oh enra o se nyade ehu bia sa na 2017 eba ya omo kan ya ne omo so yi free ho nto en sheda nyade a eheda ehu bia sometimes nema we bitimi si owo education mu aye omo akwa omo redraw aye manual no a enei womo akwa revise na womo ede aba eno eye kwachi ofosu ensama wade etudwa yes
you ne say omo tro say se ka se nipa enye oba ne beba nko
afi mama Dr. Keskin ozupoku akwaba ye doc sele no we hit no afi na mo akwaba
and in Jeremiah's letter o chokoma Israelites about no Babylon no nyankopon ka che omo say omo mpa ma Babylon because omo Babylon kwande their welfare is bound to the welfare of Babylon. Inti ye MPP for though we are in opposition. Ye juma ne say be make sure say Ghana be tumpon. And unti na de bia na ye tip painting kwane abeta radio so discuss say aban juma wo ye de ekoso de enkoso ye. Sani atlet na ban no to make sure say Ghana be tumpon. Into opposition juma say Ghana be tumpon, and that is exactly what we are going to do today. Now on this LGBT politics no hu sensem no. Enwanwa kakra. Because social politics are NDC for the LGBT sense ye or my way more. Na obi be expect say ye be expect say anka omo enko this tangent. Na wo hye ensema akoso over the period. Any a ye nuanum bi omami omano a anemwa. Bibisa say Sam George away. Bibisa say ye asofo for no ye demonstration akra no mo way. Bibisa say ye imam form kasa ho no mo way. Civil society omu gigina mu no mo way. And I suddenly because the hypocrisy is too loud. I suffer from penny for then basis for campaign. Why they quiet?
So now say me to say Catholic for no call or man penny woman sign show mo boss na a private member bill. Until this time around, a by now be picking up, send it to Parliament. A bar he was sent to it.
Maybe so for a bar Catholics for quite a medium huni. Because I'm not consistent over time.
Yeah.
Oma can way. And this time, a buyer as say, Omudi, ya abemuno. We expect that the Catholic bishops also take it up. Just because new way bosha or man penisha. And John Mahama, the president, the why is a betrayal of the trust of Ghanaians.
How?
I am grossly disappointing.
How?
Because okasi so say or not the on so on peneso yes sir na the ababuki mu no na mkotroy e me ma buy na buy
omo see omo review no man hu ni ye nti
meba
asesa redraw asa
naka a boss a year Professor Samuel Bekwin menyini say by the close of the week he should still be in that office as the boss of Naka. Whoever is a board chairman does not deserve to also be there. Wouldn't the reason?
The reason is
or make a first excuse. So the Agye was done in 2024. 2026 year or buy as Naka CEO no. And Naka Director General no. When King Kayo Kai once one tiasi. Board chairman na Naka staff ni na Naka your work where we are. Eko GS pa GS in Sushema approve. If the GS Director General omo wi a ekoma eye minister no for a friend say education. How you na do so when boy kemoni we hu. Akamenta park we hu. Omo na hu. How can you tell us an adjuman assembly? Owia na kasa actual statement bi. Statement no e mo rem kakra. Omo say me person kai kakra ma send yama. Dated 13th January 2026. Now the title here NACA clarifies issues pertaining to a teacher manual for senior high school curriculum. Now, about the second paragraph, now, the last line was say, these manuals do not constitute the curriculum itself, which is true. Their use is optional. Teachers may deliver the approved curriculum without relying on their specific guides. I'm saying, hey, what is that? That's a educationist. And now to education once I can be so my show. I should be catching and say, oh, you're a doctor. Now you have guidelines. The guidelines say optional. Won't be so follow. Me teach any your curriculum here. You pull it out a year. These guides, a manual. No. Now the issue where there. Munche say. That is why I say week 1. There's some catch and crying in ye. It's never catch and say a year optional. It is so lame and irresponsible. And such a person. And I share curriculum so. That's the height of irresponsibility.
Okay.
And your mama is supervising this. I said, well, by and now, your mama, you'll be aware principled. Our integrity, as I'm company back on the same day. What's that to be a man? Oh, ready, and someone will try and I'm ready. And you're not ready, you. Maybe. Offer and someone will try now. These people are telling us, say, a year. LGBT in sense, no. When are they being so Clement Apakaye? That guy must also be fired. Ukoni page just one day ago. One day. Clement Apaka kofa sa na mu post here no. E no ma edit gender identity in the parts no. But all you so smart ninti no. When we say the point 2 sexuality and sexual orientation na one thing you ho.
How exposing?
How exposing no. Now one minister or editing yama. Everybody see the Ghanaians. Any supporting LGBT agenda, bro, welcome on here. Why should he be there even for a day? Let me read it. The first one, sexuality, na Clement Park. Anya smart answers. There can you say, sexuality is a broad range of concepts related to sexual feelings, thoughts, attractions, behaviors towards other people. So if say any LGBT agenda, we can say towards the opposite sex. What else be more say? It includes sexual orientations, sexual behavior, and sexual identity. Clement Park. You are those days are your University of Ghana near Tonka or archaeology. That is smart thing. See,
no, it's smart thing.
As I say, we said we are doing body about Trima. Anna maybe we are going to see what for Cassie. But say, Sergeant Bonnie Bow be a smart Trima as well. Ajumoni about Trima. Yes, Ajumoni about Tongue.
Ajumoni create Trima.
A credit is now Hama. It's Ajumoni back Clement Park Trimuno. And so quiet editor. Well, who him dear Annie entirely. Mami got the second part, sexual orientation. Or say it describes a person's pattern of emotional, romantic, and sexual attraction to others, not to the opposite sex. As we are about the point 4, so called gender identity. Or say it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender, which may or may not correspond with the sex assigned at birth. You can say sex assigned at birth. But the John Mama appointees, agencies or so, NDC buy a brand and say, and Paka say sexual identity, and yet Obani Beman Kwan. And they go a step further to explain it. Almost say they go a step further to explain it. Or see, it may not correspond at birth. It can include both being male or female or a blend of both. Now, say no man, me a Bema or Chambit Madame me or Barton. And I make count. This is what John Mahama. And the Kubi say, I do all the buy, and your first week, I see a chill school. It means I said that the first week at him. First week of education. What's that document? This one, week 1. Maybe week 1 in term. Or school week 1 in term. Next, I brought me Christmas buy now. I drink from the best school. Be polluting now. And okay, what my dear? Okay, yeah, a chimaj so. John Mahama, Black Catholic Bishop Coach so. There be a man quite and can here. Now you find set curriculum. Since I said curriculum, who is behind it? Who is behind it?
I see.
This is a deliberate government agenda. Say, and this, I don't Clement Park, ministry, no, editing. of Agye da ho no abra o ma hu nim dia a edit ni nyina ma na reflect same
see
anasa ministry person mo che say adu beta ho ni nyina ba ni nyina no o ma hu o ma kan document bi na kan kwa na ye it is a deliberate government agenda.
Doc, Musa, from this angle, now, looking at how the world is going, any pressure, free the outer world ever, will you falter them? Because I'm opposition, I'm okay. I'm not more about so. I'm the just put the in 2018, 2019, more this thing assign Ababu. Will you falter them? How do you expect you make pick this issue of LGBTQ? Near addressing.
Miriam, what is the policy of the government on LGBT? Abra UN omo to about on LGBT. Unim so kuja to black one. And Ghana buy abstain here. Yeah. That's something baby could be okay. Abra other countries like Nigeria vote against. Some number so many and want some crowd to deal with. African countries will be voting against you. Africa only about 5 countries and abstain in Ghana was part. It's almost the way back. It shows a deliberate agenda, consistency.
Okay.
On the UN stage, our best watchers when in yes, man. When Timian Caswan, they also there be baby to be a employee mount. Oh, yeah. What about what catch president as I catch Catholic bishops? Say LGBT in sense, some day. You find say curriculum. Now they say curriculum and man and ya. Okay, I said 2025, about backbin in parliament. Like I said, the NDC government was going to pass the LGBT law. What's he saying? Yeah. Omo no more pretend so na issue no then omo ye no kokwasasa your 2026. So even the speaker only credibility say say the abambag bin so LGBT sense mu kan no I said that Ghana say anu no say na so for bi so mu kan no e dey campaign I said Ghana say anu no say the Sam George John Mahama omo so omo achi nipa boso I said Ghana say anu no then NDC for anka and then yenya NDC appointee Professor Samuel Queen of Naka. Yenya NDC appointees our Ghana Education Service. Yenya NDC appointee our minister. Our beside deputy ministers. Omako first our document we aba. Ye can want some money emu. Omasa kwa editing esa wo mu. Esa na beto abonte person the deceive Ghanaians. No mo ye no man hu nim de nyina say am kwa documents no man kan nyina nsi. And na do all mo man de tia asa expose yo mo. The government position maybe now pay bi.
Anyway.
It shows clearly this is a deliberate government agenda.
Right.
If not, by close of day, Mr. John Mahama, the president of Ghana, on
fire.
Naka boss, Esoko. Naka boss, Esoko. Possibly DS boss, Esoko. Clement Park, I'll call at the tea, I didn't to the page, no. Esoko. What I say? These are people we cannot entrust the future of our kids into your hands. Because some people na poko free school baba daddy and they me your ba back of my price and no how no that me say
as some serious as some panic
no anyway me say
yeah
what I say and these are things we don't take them lightly and you abras asked we buy previously in 2013 UNICEF project B and I say a rad na no poko adwa no hweso and UNICEF was pushing for it.
Yeah.
Not with about $50 million.
Yeah.
See, everybody will like Debbie. Some we are going to teach how these things no any culture no about bra.
Yeah.
Muka say Debbie na papa say the same. Eh hu de nyina na gba bia teto ye de. Adan na hono mom na kamuzum kwa kwagina. So you cannot tell us munnim say bibi say e wo ho. Because it started with Jenana Opokwajima as education minister. Na po inherited it and one some buy we dropped it. Mudi ya propaganda bebre. Aden na mo say go back to the same thing. If some intention is pure.
Thank you. My mama Nana Bibiba Aquabansa. I'll come back to you, doctor. Nana.
Me Joso.
Aquaba Fishapa.
Me dasi.
Na boko de.
Bibia boko nyame adom afena kona wie.
Nyame ase.
Enti ma memfa kwanya isuma. Kasmin FM ne Kasmin TV atifo nyina afishapa. Na ye bompa se afi. Nyankopon abufuhia na ewo ni mu. Ewo Ghana ho 2020 2021 abisi 2024 no the ba 2024 ye to aba no wie ne nyame se o sese de Ghana fo ma hu simu asesa nti abufo no ma yi ato nchen nti se asumdwe ba musika semu yeye eno nti no ye nimsa 2026 nso obeto aso ama asumdwe ni esika semu a ekoyie ni nyina obi adwade bi o di bia atumi akoyie na me nua no pese de no asi ahiti no anim se obi a meto no maba
no ntio dana
maba
no ntio yenhwe no, but I want us to look at it from the yenhwe no from nationalistic level. Na yenyi party politics if possible la yenyi party politics in free.
Afa na wo ka asem ni yi. Na em say na usro doctor ntino want me misunderstand. Asa na nka o say.
I don't know so
nationalistic level.
Me refer to 2019 2018. I refer to that one. Me refer to no.
Ti nationalistic level. Bible Paul can simbi. E Roman for ngoma. Eti baako chichimu adunu enan akusi dunu nwotwe no na mitumi nkan ni nyina na mpese me kan baabi kakra na obi a wo fie bia to no bo ase doctor bio ayi no na to bo ase kinkan make say o say
Bible ehifa
Roman fonguma
etri
ba chichimu adunu nan kopoma adunu nwotwe no na me kan bi si baabi kakra bi o se nti onyankopon so gya wo ma efi ni akoma ne won akoma kono mu se wo mo bo won nipadua da pa wo mu efi se wo se san nyankopon no kre no gye atro na ofere na wo som abode ese ne obo ade na ohyira no da yenti onyankopon gya wo ma aniwuo akono na won ma de honam fam ayonkofa ye bia a eye ne kwanso no sesan de enye ne kwanso sara nso na merima eja wone oba honam fam ayonkofa ye bia a eye ne kwanso no ma won fefo merima ho akono dare wo mu na merima ye adapade na wodi nya aketua esewon na da nu verse 28 no o say na wa musa wo bekura nyankopon wo nimdie mu nti onyankopon so gya yi won ma adwena emfra se wonye de emfata na wo kenkan ba bi si verse 32 na o se na wonim nyankopon ahyede yie de nanso wonim nyankopon ahyede yie se owuo na ese won a wo ye saa ne ma yidie nanso enye won a wo ye nko na emum won a wo pene so ma wonye ni nyina so ahu enti aha na President Mahama ejina so a wode kan se wone de wo Assemblies of God ni ye wo no to Assemblies of God asori dem enunti sa merima ne da oba ne oba da ne sa ho LGBTQ fa ne de wone de enya de a obesoso so ampa oba no wa ye bibia kire se enya de obesoso so na se de ye kan ya minua doctor na ni abredin din senka wo mo penso no enanka mo ka kire akufuado tu akufuadofo se kosan na yenyi saade ni mfiri yen krata asem ni yadwene mu kra enka nye baabi a yeduru ni
omampani Mahama babonte abeka se ade no enu akufuado ho nti se wansan ya
so ye firi ni fie ne baaye e de krata ba parliament se mo hwe na saade no mo amfa nsi fie ho
sa
ada ye ni na chief justice what me see chief justice chief of staff elected come out parliament clerk say ma onfa sa ade no mo pass ne ma
chief of staff throw clerk come out parliament
fa ma ho wahine kodi wo ya ho say de uni o man
the issue is that what I know
pass ya no mo am pass
the minimum say
omo pass ya no mo am pass
omo pass
o na ye den na ankokufu ado ho ma me na ansan ye den ye nyina e wa hade ati ya ne say ya declare free kufu ado first house akọ parliament say mo fa ekrata no nko ho
sa
ampa ya mfa nko ya ansan eti sisi ya omampani so baaye wo se saade na enya dwuma na ye bade abesie hwe minua wobia wo ye printing adwuma bia na se amoa mu ya krachefo mu nim bibia fra no copy and paste so ade no nyese ni ewo ho dada na eniema bebre o ha esi esesam a hwe na minya letter bi every one of the government institutions so beba madwuma mu enipa a wode krata ne baaye no o se enewu o se enne ye beba ho menso me to me bo ase kokinkan krata ne wie no e kire se eye 15th date no aye 15th April
okay
you see but odi krata ne ba
na 15th January.
What you say? It is an yama we say no dey say copy and paste or ye no a copy we no be we copy paste and find here. Ube na atia faso. It is one
Musa some hono na because according to Naka Director General say akoba bia ya kenkan mu nyina mi hu semfonso bi wo mu still nti o ma hunu
the tie ne say menua say dia ono wo kan wo se wa kenkan mu nyina no ebetumi aba say ye de bae no kra no wantumi ankan ni nyina torore.
Okay.
So, want to me and can in torore. Who say, we spellings no crown, we nipa bear me and son, I said 9, and you nipa bacope. Oh, but your friend be oversight.
Nipa
bet to me a buffer so. Essence, I wouldn't say, Minia, a ba akin kanya. Wouldn't say Ghana for yen said that momodi. E wakin kan.
Nanti mamusa so what dwuma mu na wo ma bi dwuma so nya de na wo twa de no wati.
Ebi ne mfato ho a
me
de maaye. What you say enso no e danya obi kinkan yo. Wo hu na adwene no
ankoso.
Contem chain de ani no ehunu no. Enu ntubo se na ebi o ho a ebebo afaso because one of the commentaries me na me wakra will be mpanimfo no bi kura ba be kan say eye nifaso. And the Papa can say they draw the attention to it.
Nagat
but ebedu say
one more trauma.
Yes, Nagat Panino Kasai and say they draw the attention to it. Omo train, omo adwinisi so. Okay, yatwemo adwinisi so. But a drew painting who knows say e bi kura no a ebra Nagat fo hu ye no na omo aye printing no kura wie. Wahu. Enu nti no eniema bi say ba eye correction. Yen hwese de opposition kano a park ene no nkrofo on be ye correction won betoto won niema nyina yen se de etie eye kana aba eji wo ka kire me say okay auditors konia say kano e ba ye no they have to be set charge ye mu ntua sa aka no a me no eye adwene nemo so be ka say no nti enter body no yenyi we chairman board chairman fro yenyi we director fro yenyi na chese Ghana hakora na yenyi onipa ma na nyadwuma if you say enfum so de e ba printing issues wa aye abusuafo akontoko akon adentira esanse ko ye aye krata ye ko print obituary no enipa bi din amam obi din ya spelling ye obi din ya anye ni say eti printing ne ho sa ne ma ne de etasi eti mi susu se we ye asem ase obi school na awotwini ye bi school ya wada school for bi school ya wada oh school for bi school ya wada
yes SHS be 5th of January
no bi school
na 5th of January na that
and 15th 10 days in here
10 days in here eti wo mu bi school no ye san ko holiday me boa yanko holidays yako holidays
friends
constitutional holiday and ya one day na me da ni kwasi adan de nka ho eti wo mu nyansa asentra de kra
Wafa.
O nyansa asentra
nana mamusa o so mo ebi so akra de pa
but wo mu nyanuru ho
first week
oh na first week again
enti omo a mebusa se omo a se teacher for na kwotro mo sa de
eti wo akere
me cha no ese because already omo bi
enti mamusa se omo a teacher for na de akro ma de no how do you reverse it
teacher meba kewodi as we speak now teacher ni bia ma out emeka say
o de
akra de enu nti no say see ano wasn't he we teacher ni bia nya ma out meka say o mo de akra de eti me de me gina ne say President Mahama sansem wi won so o man ni nyina ye so na mle bia etwa mu na so mo ye ho adwuma yi anke e meduru ha eti si ye nya hunu a eye correction e na wo se ye eti no me e ka kire Ghana Education Service eni mpanimfo ada no minister se sankrata no mo de koni nyina no e ka no aba no ye nchema wo mu ntua na ye nkoye no foforo na de sese wo mu yi foforo
de om so makoye no foforo
ye nyin fri na fe dede ye
from so makoye no mistakes
mistakes ni de minia me doc mistakes ni de se de tie bia
mistakes as I say no si Canada say
bia ni ho awo ya enfon so bi mam Wahu. Ni akasi ye
Nana, this is a document that is supposed to educate. Ebe chren kwadade o. Also to entertain such mistakes.
Enunti na a lawyer for kokoto. Emra krono a ye gina so ye adwuma a lawyer for mienu akogina ho agi ho achi no. Ba akutumi the word bi asem bi a ya twere kora keke. Otumi di dane asem ni nyina ani. Enunti na ye review. What you say? It is a mistake we nye mistake a yen wosisa no a enye ye. Ebetumi a ye. It's just a matter of say, yeah, withdraw the omdiakoni nyina back. And now say, the yen to me withdraw Koran, ye beka chere teacher for and say, a honey de mudra, Mompos, yempese teacher nibiade, a hono, ebe yejuma. Yen ya sembi and nunti or mine, ebe to me abo.
All right, Nana.
Yes, said the doctor no pay, said the none who she poor, no, said I remember.
Nana, going forward, say no see a share LGBTQ no any Ghana. Yen take your stand. Send us your person fan.
Your stand in it, if
you take you, you're the anona.
If Professor Mills a pension, and you take your stand.
You take a stand, no?
Yes,
sir.
Or man pani by ye or no what taking a stand. Say LGBTQ, no dear, one so. Anameboa. So on a kasa, at you said, you're my moon in a kasa. Was you want so. Now, the more can say, yen phantom cratasso. Meboa. Yen phantom krata so ma wiase nyina hunu se yen de saade no yen soso enti yen soso no obase yen san ka de bi mu akase ye be yen krata asem no enti krata asem no na wo se ko parliament emam na se bedwafo dwendwene ho ye de we tu ha yen fa we tu ha yen fa we tu ha what you say ne ye ni nyina wi a punishment na beba mu so obi ko yes ade ne ye chene de afri na ekro ye chi no ayemo no pa hwi ye mfa no nkotum ye nya ni we ye nya ni sei na menyi ni se Ghana ha obi betumi asore ye gina se chinchina achia LGBTQ de e wo se ye makwan e mane ba eni obi Ghana ni bia adwene mu sa eni Ghana ni eni opani bia adwene mu sa esanse o mampani akasa se wono de na no yam wa di adanse se woni asofo mpanimfo ahia mana se wo mbo se saade ne de se parliament for ye ho adwuma wie nom de breno a obesan
all right
afi wonye debut
mame fan to just say yede wani achemu as Kesbin Estate e wo kwada so ye se efi bi ho gya tom tanoso gya tom nti fire service for ne all the necessary departments and agencies no mama mnanye ntinti ha e wo na monhwe enka ho asema esemo tanoso Kesbin Estate efi bi ho gya tom nti fire for ambulance for any omo police for ne omo aka ni nyina no yesemo mama mnanye ntinti ha ho mama nana you remember na me doctor ho
enunti misraw doc nyabotre ye beyi ni nyina on be ye ho adwuma encha nkosi na wotwe se awie ye kyenen enkosi next week Monday on be ko school no na minim se bibia wom bia enye bia no na o mo asese
I think
eno abio na asan bisa doc
Debbie oh abotre you stand when it comes to LGBTQ plus
John Mahama has been a great deception.
Omeka samoso ye deception.
John Mahama has been a great deception. And summer or the year campaign. NDC for some more kind during the campaign period on the LGBT. And then the difference room. And then the cost that be omna buy in their second year. I be top paper so no difference room. Eri kwasanka you call a general and kebua. Eri kwasanka semu kweni kwasanka paper so. Based on some NDC for kind. But then the catch so your copy and paste. Hey, Ministry of Education. GS naka mona mo curriculum so no more consultants our professionals na no mo na say copy and paste na copy and paste ho na oversight na naka ye oversight na GS oversight na ministry no so ehu na Clementa Park so anye so intelligent okoye editing no ono so ye oversight na that echi o madwin see so no still do mo ye oversight on print ye dey what kind of story is that? No, what kind of story is that? It's a deliberate government agenda. Because also ministry no and a frontier for government educational policy.
Yeah.
About John Mahama. See John Mahama, the president here a year as of for or Shamubo say NC. But the Nana fan council catch on so yeah, the curriculum ni mumpoa and then we has a bembra. One gas no.
And they say curriculum na mu di same no.
That's one case say no the beshim. O say
the same
your culture ni way no.
O say the same, o say the same one. And the aba curriculum ni mu ni. Eti na am di ko shame.
And I make us say, if you are so, one more ye ho adwuma no. And akoshim. Yes, na skills are all man.
We are no ko shame.
Na skills are all man. And you make us claim so I ko type shame. The political appointees are you two omo keska kese omo da lankuza mu kwa. E so to na se obeka se we oversight a. E na utu echi aka pade so vaso ne say.
Wafa mami ti o kakra on that one na memra na yempeke. No mami ti.
I would say a printed book it go through a lot of process.
Yes.
Your Roberto book no. No will be a proofreading and sani aye. Say a book no ye be a woman be a far area be ho a. Utimi pu bi order area. Na the amano say ono so ye dey enkan. Nti uwi a afi na committee no more a vet book no. Omo na trans hu say imiti standard na group na bi a dey ko kire omo ade no. Eye pepepe. Do say ho a na ya review. No may be from bi afim. I want to make a chance omo say group we nyina bi a hu say e dey say na bishim ke. Ade a brofo na pesika kesi ato e na omo de yade no.
Ti wo scanner.
Masa, mama ye mfa na say obi na nani fa so na de. Dabi. Enra utie mo su amonia. O se chlag na say omo wura ho. O ma corrupt omo mo ho nyina. Eti omo na omo for human rights no. And the shag penny say wo ye gay na ina say obi tetewa. Be ba o mama ne o be defend you. What's the meaning of that? So the moment you nya de say politics be nipa bi wase a abrofo ni pushi resource de bre wo mo. So mo fa sa de na dey enwuram. Unim say be last year or so o me cartoon bi bai. Cartoons no me chire nkwala no. Na ye chire nkwala no how to work with your same sex. So kwanya we.
Me ni maso sa.
Tom and Tommy.
Yeah.
Eti omo chire nkwala no say you can grow up. Abrofo ka to oma ye. So, eti ye chire nkwala no say obetimi afa same sex. O your oba betimi your life companion. Eno bi na say omo dey be you. Da be na ye ti ye say or definition of sexual identity no.
A blend of male or female.
You feel former, and your male and female or form be asked. So, and also Michelle said, I may canon. Germany abroach your master introduce say male, female, near the excessive thing. Say, why would you say when you male, when you female? No, what take off. So, what I say, and the idea or more deliberate. And will be the excuse from the my say oversight na why no. Omo ya wa hu a na family akere. Wa hu a na family
akere. Ya kire bi.
Oh, I'm yanchere.
Over, but I say, me bani abehwe eye fosu kwache ensem na odi to dwanom. Musa Bato Aswas, the petition the OSP regarding the conduct of the EC chair is welcome news. Public officers must be accountable for their stewardship regardless of position. This time around, there will be no appointment or protection to shield anyone from scrutiny. Accountability must prevail. Yeah, that's the senior. Honestly, democracy doesn't belong to Africa because it comprises a lot of abominable ingredients that trigger the wrath of God without a favor. Big Joe, top base, and Odiwe Abraham. Please, I'm Julius. Okay, yenye na afi memra na yenhwe. This time, Mr. Sefri na obe sima be yenso na memra ho na yenhwe. Nano Enra, Government Communications Minister, Kwacho Fosu Bitina Simpi so Bebun Kunta Ewan Numa or Yen Ho na or the same bebre to Jaya Peki 1 pe na Yahre. And nay a economia and nay first year. Ibia bo Obampene His Excellency John Drama Mahama say wabon homoding am economy na brani. Ebisa stella yen huwe butum Enra. Oba be di banke that issue no say enye no kre. But me to a session say yes and no kre say economy na abafom. Enyam nyama ni bi abafom. But can we say ni nyina enetisa?
David.
Mami to
me to me aka say nyani nyina na abafom. Mema example. na Ghana wahu keodi e free ya mofrase ye nananom pen so ye nananom anya 85 90 75 65 ekono di bidru ye so e di bidu wo mo a wo ye chi di be si mofra nkete a wo mo anya be se mfie numu a wo mo ani afi kakra no wa keodi wo be ye emfato ho se wonem be ya adwene so se Ghana for enya dia yenim ade a ye frɛ say ye te niema so yenim sa ade no yende de yenim an say ye toto niema mu eno na abaye ye habit eno na abaye ye suban say oman say enipa eno na ye suban de yenim an say yende ebra no bia no ye to niema mu enti wo kan obi ka to say kwa me nkroma kra kan say forward ever backwards never just yende yenimu an yeko ebra edika we yen Ghana fo yasetram ni abra bom eye saa ebra wi se afei de se de ebra no bra no bia ye toto niema mu no enti saa biem na emum sei no e wo se ye te niema so aha no na
and then the first time I see where
yes yes I can tell you say for the first time in our life I experience it continuously.
All the continuous anybody are fine. But
say
inflation as if apart from the
Bibian you can't the major part.
Okay.
Well, you experience it continuously. Sabushim ye yatini so next month Ashanti so the following
12 consecutive months.
Yes, and ye common sa Ghana for your brabum. Enti obi wo hokra no a oton ade na edru baby a bosom mi ansachi no be 3 months ago na dey ye 2 cedis na mother so dey 2 cedis there be mum anto fan ko 2 cedis 50 pesos. That is what we know. That has become part and parcel of our life. Yes. Enunti no enam say ye suban na koye sa nti no we always find it difficult to reduce prices of goods. Na eha no ena me ka say aban we ba ye no ena saadi ye experience bi enti nipa no bebre ye won so mbeka let nanka I wish say no say minya message intem anka memo afre PURC boss on say yati fuel so yati enuane ne niema bebre yati titi bibia so almighty dollar ekofom na ebre bia no ye beto ade mu no nso no yes say because of dollar into Uber utility service UCG ne water say niema ye kra de ye ho adwuma nyina ye kra fra bruchire de dollar ne kra enti no e wose ye tutum obia nso chitum fi so obia hu se dollar no ye dey kosro na adenti na say de utility services ye be increase niema meanwhile say last year mo de $1,000 na koto niema ebe ye adwuma no a $1,000 na mo sesan eye 17,000 meboa 17,000 and next mo de $1,000 e koto a ebe ye 11,000 e chere say when ya 6,000 difference e di adentina still ano
mo print mu
mo san print mu it means say suban no a the a year ye de tea sa PURC say on be regularize or the saying public utilities no sa suban no ye de tete wo mo ye de bie wo mo no eno an da so wo mutrim to mo nim say every 3 months and every now and then bia no e wo say ye to adem $80 no kra ba fom no they don't see it, they don't feel it.
What on Bekacho say there is friends saying backlog of a car. It was say because also a I think caught a friend some years say or see a two electricity mu could do say
yes
na o ma chene kakra go afene so sana
backlog of a car no wo kan ho asem aban ba ye no ye car na ye die kora no ya te say eso abafom eso ate abafom bebre adentia esan say can na dollar na yesesa de kutua ka no se say dollar no yesesa de kutua ka no eso ate enti ebe me ka no so ayeden ate se me akoto niema sisi ya free China ba na e was say me $1,000 ekwa na nka was say me $17,000 diko ba say means $17,000 bi mu mfanko mesesa 11,000 ene diako enu ntiama me ka na me de dada no eswati enti die enti me da me nim say wo mu enti nka mo o se nka mo frɛ PURC board chairman ne director na ye frɛ minister of energy na o mu kirem na ye ntwo mo adwene nsi so say
enti o mu nim say ya tete so
o ke ho di hwɛ wo twe nipa na adwene si so no wontumi ntena ho nka say nipa no wonim enti no ano no eniema bi wo ha duru ba bi o say you call the attention wo twe na adwene si so say no, this is what is going on. Timumra na mechirem Ghana for ninye. Enye Ghana for de. E wom say electricity bill ni ade nanka 3 months bia ye tum tina $2 so every 3 months mu betum. And we have to call them.
All right.
Now mu be chire mu. Na eno nan chen say wo yi sa niema mienu. Sa utility bills and say water any electricity esi nchen ya bibia akabia no eso eba fom aban na ehwe se ebeba fom so eti se aban na ehwe se ebeba fom no e wo se eniema nyina so ba fom na doko anso be di adanse say need say eniema wo de kirade wo school eni ade nyina no okotokora no a abafom books abafom pen abafom enu ntine de kwachi fosu ka no menene yadwene say as a businessman there obia odi dwa bia nim say ene aburo nyina ebo ayedai abafom obia odi dwa bia nim say kane no enam say ye import driven economy ana ye economy no ye kokra niema dodo no afra buchire e de ba no ene obia nim say kokra niema afra buchire ba ebo no ewo fom
besa ba honana na nka mebusa agric no so ba de nyanto for another day na member Dr. Hona minti nsema ono so be ka de afa kwachi ofosu nsema de tu dwa fa economy ne the reflection of it in our pockets maminti
the first thing is say kanema bo aba form se ne kwachi ofosu ne ye na na kan ya megidi say nka unhia NDC propagandist to tell you because in Yekojum.
Why not propagandist?
Felix of Osukwachi.
Oh, propagandist.
Yes.
A by communicator now.
Oh yeah. Felix is a propagandist. Oh, that's so or no your propaganda, no can I talk. So the kind is say within the economy no, you know should be fair by
yeah.
Yes sir. Never be no more offer a talk mentor. What I say. But maybe also a standard. Who is can you hear and those some of those names are buying a in times past like then and can you have to electricity because you want $1 depreciation canon and inflation say inflation every 23 something percent in 2024 about 5.4 dollar every 14.6 say that 10.6 right it's other than your two electricity bill by 20 something percent. Abai na ono say abafom no ono di figure simbre no ono to the niam mu chero kaka che obi say ono de onten de so secondly water bill e ma fom abai no e to the die mu sa ne ma bo abafom na abai de ne fees and charges all tutum say the figures all can no cra
from the subsidiary level say almost subsidize it sometimes
on subsidizing electricity bia
okay
it's a percent number no ton ma o ejom kumasi jom no ono dia de yen subsidize on teso a no aban no on tele so aban is telling the people say the figures of the top one they are not trustworthy.
But can't we find anything from it positive from the inflation reducing the dollar that
it should reflect in the micro issues across board. Updating and reflecting. I buy na the name on a macro level crowd no dear so no. On one thing dear so. Rent eswati.
There be ekosoro.
School fees eswati. And these are things Naniso books na so esudio. Books usundio. Because electricity on printing books no. Ni one koso.
Yeah.
Tipa print am better than the book na swati. And the Felix Abano Caso or Kojom, Felix, who as a minister, as a presidential staffer. Then I will go to Mkoto.
Oh, NDC found.
No, was so good. No, he said it. It is
NDC found. Let you say.
Also, Okojo, Ekodija. Now me say, on the pardon Okoto. Maybe one am to Peacock every 380 for 450.
Yatum.
Etu kwa koto enu osemo to Jimina say others bi ho. Ebi o come to so 5 kg about 4.2 kg. Na ka say yate quantity sun yate ne bo so a. How does that mean yate mo so? Ensuo unam street mura wo to ensuo medium size bottle no. Na ya 3 cedis 50 pesos.
5 cedis.
Say 5 cedis.
Yeah.
Ejate so ko hefa. Ideal milk I dey to 8 cedis, I dey 12 cedis 50 pesos. Ejate so ko hefa.
And your Ghanaian mentality. I said that first na can say yeah, we don't know reduction. You know man say you increasing yama.
That's a government is Ghanaian mentality ni bi.
Okay.
So the government led by John Mahama is sets a bad example. How can they come and expect virtue from other people? It's a by now who do figures say, but now you're not being true to your figures. And then you know, okay, say they know and who are doing baby Jinano. Young Najitum say is artificially managed.
Okay.
Bank of Ghana Jatum say were injected $10 billion. And they shame. Ghana economy is CIA. About $113 billion. Next, only injected 10 billion. That is 8.8% of Ghana GDP. Says Kamina Mikuta. Says it's enough to pay a car the contractors. Kamina Betuya. Now creating Numa. Now may I acquire a system maybe. Now productivity costs are amati.
So the government on your prudent when it comes to say.
I believe so the government has not been prudent.
Also the
economy, that amount of money now they are sharing. That is why I brought IMF Ebe Rezi issue said that the government is interfering unnecessarily with the forex market. I brought media for Muko share the president John Mahama. Also there be yenye bill. IMF akanya jatumu. Any 2 weeks and I'm saying $2.15 billion as I could. So me a businessman. Now me can am say dollar no enya kan o ketu na say aban first kan ko shemu bi ma it means say me lusu misika o onim say most businesses a pegis can as speak or on pegging around 13 cities and I do calculation okop ECG kwa pegging at 13 cities it is say figure now Bank of Ghana any to force any beto abonte no say ECG mpo nyi nia o be say the autonomy ma wo central market agidi okay, Alabas here. I'm turning 12.6.
T artificial.
That is the point. I buy now me young sample artificial. And then you feel be Bloomberg rate. I say yeah, buying kwan calculated our rate no. Gold, diamond, bauxite currencies. Nina Bloomberg rate. Oh, and then the world claim rate. I'll be added too.
Okay.
Figure now Bank of Ghana the trouble it's lower than Bloomberg rate no. Also,
Bloomberg rate in saying
Bloomberg rate near around 11.5.
Okay.
Okay, so now somebody issue be bass a Ghana boka with gold board and and pago de cotton Bloomberg rate. Yet on gold is a 12 cities are. Yeah, this are 12 cities no in dollars no break Ghana buy no. Yeah, the bar na Bank of Ghana recording as 10.6. The difference no any car no IMF say Ghana edino. Some them visit gold board there. Medium could trade you know. Me just can my Bank of Ghana. My image Bank of Ghana na use you on rate any Canada Bank of Ghana so. Bank of Ghana so say they go na cotton gold they buy into when can down so. It's a canon at the ho. But who the accommodation. And that is where the problem is.
Okay.
That artificial management of a year currency no. And what will be how? All the budget funds on paper. And when the back a crab no trading in forex. They say could be more. Omo be changes kan Ghana no munya bia no me ko Nigeria no kwa sanes kan manya bebre secondly
I don't know if video no we ha no
yeah secondly omo trade ko fa ne fra boche ba gutafo oba empire say atene ma so port duties the minimum say so ate dia ko e bi mu so complain say so nte that is fair but omo ba obedura no pay ne ma na 13 $13 because onim say hwan na buy because I buy management no they could see maybe not pounds every year could do be 16 at force money 2.15 boom and a movie about 14 it's anybody pegging at a year 14 and then maybe rising and koboka
right
okay say right. So we pegging at Kesiano so I don't making sika And that is a problem. Nti ni ba ka bi no mo kra ne maba be 150,000
enjoy.
Omo na enjoy ade no.
At the expense of the larger Ghanaian populace no.
Omo mo ton car so what car boss.
Kwa na ekona nim.
Exactly. Kuru na na boy 30,000, 40,000. 2 years ago e record 60,000. Once so ba form. So na say we kuso ko e bi kwa go do 120,000.
Na mintu finally na yen wrap up na mintu.
Asem no na make no. Say they walk as we peg ni say we peg. At least say na 17 nene we peg ni dey 30. Yateso. That's what it. Oh, there be tio minia. Say you see you peg ni 12 First na peg ni 17.
Bank of Ghana. All right. ECG. All right. Okay.
13. First na 17. And that's what it. Well, God, I know na make say. When I hear me say because say Ghanaians habitually are not used to
reduction.
This
is your state institution.
What you say? Maybe now
I don't hold on.
Ghanaians.
Hold on. Can government bring out something that will compel them? Yes. If truly a Juma, I don't know buying for BB, maybe compelling or more material.
Maybe I meet you now can't transport issues be. I want to tell you for the fact. Ghanaian market, Ghanaian economy is not a controlled economy.
Oh, you say be over control.
Yeah, maybe Ghanaian market no, any control. We don't have controlled economy.
Yeah.
And you are buying to me in Trankine. And say will be a say chinchina chia. This how do hard ye say. This how no buy na ankasa. Because Ghanaian ye market no, want to mean control. Eti ensure obaton baby 5 cedis no. Oko baby abenya 3 cedis. The ono ton ni dia 3 cedis no to mean ko kan kire. The oton no. Sorry, the oton ni dia 5 cedis no. On to mean ko kan kire the oton ni dia 3 cedis say. Me ton me dia 3 cedis intia was also told the oton wo dia 5 cedis. What you say? Enti ye economy no sa na akoye obie to me the ade eji said ye ope until say aban na nkasa be decide say to say the China for
deliberate policy
say me na me be control economy no eti me na me ka say because o ko China dwomu a de na ade egu form an to say wabobo an form a wo ton kra no scale da so hey wo ko ton supermarket na ye 2 cedis a wo ba form ho a ye 2 cedis
but that's nana doctor finally mami na
the me person me catch John Mahama ni NDC ni said LGBT sense we are going to hold him to it. And right now we promises some be passing 2025 no we fail. We are going to hold him to it. So our curriculum you ma coach shame no me hu a rough forjo a response be said NPP printed year 1 year 2 no na ma print am the LGBT adnashim. And you know so we are going